Hi there, I let you know that you will become what you will to be, what you desire to be, what you dream to be, what you aspire to be. But the dream, desire, aspirations should not be just some kind of hopes and wishes. They should be fully embedded in your mind. They should be having a permanent impingement on every cells of your brain, which is more than 1 billions. That is called super saturated mind with a noble thought, with a beautiful thought, with your dreams, desires, aspirations. The thoughts of becoming something or achieving something or doing something should be so important, should be so much fascinating and so much enchanting to you that without dreams, desire, aspirations, you will see that your life is useless, worthless. Examples are many. Look at Wright brothers. Dreamed to really fly and he did it. Copernicus fostered the vision of multiplicity of the world and wider universe and he revealed it. Columbus thought of another world and he discovered America. Friends, anyone who has a lofty dreams and ideal visions and prophecy, they have achieved it. Because our mind is a supreme magnet and there is no dearth of such things. They are in the form of thoughts spread over the universe. That's why Ella Wheeler Wilcox composed a beautiful poem. You never can tell what thought will do in bringing you hate of love. They spread over the universe to bring you back the equivalent of your thought vibrations in the form of things. Remember it. Truly thoughts are things and powerful things are that. When they are mixed with definiteness of purpose, persistence and burning desire for their translations into richer and other material objects. You see what is happening? Thoughts, they become things. Thoughts are vibrations. They are also energy and they get transformed into material objects. That is very well proven historical facts. All the dreamers, philosophers, thinkers, sculptors, painters, poets, inventors, they learned how to dream and the dreams were not daydreaming. They were darling of his life, dedicated, committed. With the thoughts, they rose to the highest position. They gave man so many so that we are so beautiful and happy today. You too, my dear friends, if you really dream like that, you are definitely going to achieve it. But the problem is, people do not believe that what they think, what they dream, what they desire, they are going to become reality. They lack self-reliance, self-confidence, self-belief. And if you have no belief, you can never visualize in your mind and that can never be actualized. That's why I tell you, my friends, my promising best friends, you will always gravitate towards that which you secretly most love. Remember it, I repeat it. You will always gravitate towards that which you secretly most love, because it is like an arrow who has pierced your heart. It can never come out unless it becomes reality. Into your hands will be placed the checked results of your own thoughts. You will receive that which you earn, no more, no less. Remember it, whatever your present environment may be, you will fall, remain or rise with your thoughts, your vision, your ideal. Whatever your present environment may be, you will fall, remain or rise with your thoughts, your vision, your ideal and your promises. You will become as small as your controlling desires, as great as your dominant aspirations. That's why I tell you, dream, lot of dreams, and as you dream, so shall you become one day. Your ideals, prophecy, they are just thoughts, but the thoughts will be so intense and penetrating that they are bound to produce their physical equivalent. That's why my best friend Earl Nightingale wrote an essay, The Strangest Secret. It is true that what you think, that become things. But you believe, then only it become, otherwise it don't become. The magic of believing will create all the favorable congenial circumstances for you. And it cannot be coming something like miracles. It will have its logical approaches. It will be happening just anything happens, procedures will be the same. But the driving force is your definition of purpose, your burning desire with consuming obsession. History is replete with the story of such great men who dream, desire, aspire, promises, and they work so hard, planned, act, and nothing remains beyond their imaginations, and everything becomes reality. That's why the world is so beautiful. This is your friend Pandit Fakir Yogi Virendra Yogi. Thoughts, 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 they become things. And you can say very strongly, as said by one of the greatest British poet, William Ernest Henley, I am the master of my fate and I am the captain of my soul. So remember, you will be what you will to be. But be not a patient in delay. And as one who understands, when the spirit rises and commands, the gods are ready to obey. Remember, nothing is impossible for a believing person. Nothing is beyond reach of such a mighty warrior who is ready to stake his life with full commitment and measure of devotion. Do and die his attitude, commitment. He hates all these kind of miseries, sorrow, suffering and grief. He dreams, desire a better world where there is name, fame, fortune. There is opportunity to serve, and they become the superhero. Remember, in this world broad field of battle in the bivouac of life, be not a drum-driven cattle, be a hero in the strife. Then your footprints all will follow. You become an inspiration for the other, and you will tell them very strongly, you are only what your thought has made. Your thought makes you, or your thought destroy you. Positive mental attitude makes you great. Negative mental attitude makes you miserable. Take the choice. I tell you, take the first positive mental attitude. Self-belief, self-confidence, courage, conviction, determination, passion, patience, perseverance. Thank you. Pandit Fakir Yogi Virendra Yogi Virendra, dear channel.